Hi, I'm Stanley, and this is my 1964 Gretsch Tennessean. I've had this for about 20 years. It's my very first vintage guitar, and this is what I use to record Day Tripper. It's plugged into my 1963 AC30 top boost, and that's what I use to record it. And it was recorded with the CM7 by Wonder, which is a U47 clone, into the Red 47 preamp. One of the most important things to get the Day Tripper sound is to use flat wound strings. This guitar has the flat ones on them, otherwise you won't get that pluck that you hear on the record. I probably put pyramids on this, and pyramids last forever. And that's probably what's on here now. When you have the flat wounds on, you get that pluck. The other thing is that I'm not plucking up here. I'm only using the treble pickup. This is set on the treble pickup only. There's no blending going on. And the mud switch is off. So it's just this pickup. I'm not playing it over the pickup or over the screw of the pole. I'm playing it right here at the top of the treble pickup. And that's how I'm getting that pluck there. It's the right amount of pluck. On the AC30, I've got the top boost set all the way up on the treble part, and on the bass part, I've got it turned all the way down. And I put the 325 C64 also into the 1963 Vox AC30. Same exact settings, and I just changed the EQ when I mixed. These are the settings that I used on the AC30 for Day Tripper. You can see on the Brilliant channel, it's just at the point where if I pushed up the volume anymore, it would start to distort. So besides the flat wounds, I think one of the things that really helped the sound was having a real 1963 Vox AC30. I have two Vox AC30s. One is an AC30 hand-wired from 2004. It was one of the last made in England. But the 63 just seemed to get that sound right away. The rest of the sound after that was done with the Waves Abbey Road plugins. The Tennessean was recorded a total of 4 times playing the main riff. For the most part, each track of the 4 went through the same chain of Abbey Road plugins. It first went to the Red 51 channel strip, then the RS-124 compressor, then it was hit again with the Puig-Fairchild 660 compressor, and finally the J37 tape simulator. Here's what the guitar tracks sound like without the plugins in the raw state. The panning's the same. It's what was used in the final mix. You can hear it kind of lacks sustained punch and power. The Rickenbacker 4001 C64 was recorded through the 1964 Bassman, and I used the AKG D20 for that. The Rickenbacker bass went through the Red 51 channel strip, and then the RS-124 compressor. I panned it mostly to the left, again to try to emulate the record. Here's what the raw signal sounds like without the EQ and compression. The drums were also recorded the normal way I usually record it, except I didn't use a bottom snare mic. I had an SM57 on the snare, and I had 2 overheads of a C414 by AKG, and then I mic'd the kick with the AKG D20. Every track of the drums went through the Red 51 EQ channel strip, and it was followed either by the Puig or an RS-124 compressor. And then I panned the drums to the left to try to emulate what's on the record. So it's about 2:30 in the morning, and I tried to upload my video, and it was blocked because, according to the reason that I read, they thought I used a 2000 digital version of Day Tripper in my video in the end credits when it was the music that I actually played of the Beatles, and so it was a cover. But I guess it's kind of flattering in a way. But I changed the end. The weird thing was that the music that they called out, which I played, was the same exact music that's in the beginning of the video that I performed also. But I was using it for the end credits. So I just did a different mix. That's why I've got this weird mix at the end. So here it is, my first block. Let's hope that you're going to be able to see this video.